Now to Capitol Hill, Republicans who oppose the president's vaccine mandates could shut down the government this weekend in protest. But other Republicans, including Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell, say it's not worth it to close the government. Lawmakers who support the shutdown idea say they'll block a budget bill that must pass by tomorrow night, unless the administration drops its vaccine mandates. Over the past week, a handful of judges have rejected parts of the Biden vaccine mandates.
The Supreme Court is set to decide whether to overrule one of the most historic decisions. The justices heard arguments yesterday over a Mississippi law that bans abortion after 15 weeks of pregnancy. This is the most significant challenge to Roe v. Wade in decades. Jan Crawford is at the Supreme Court with audio of some of the questions that the justices asked. Jan, good morning to you. They sure had a lot of questions yesterday.
They did, Gayle. And, you know, based on those questions, I think that it appears right now the court is inclined to allow that Mississippi 15-week ban. But it's not at all clear they're going to take the next step and overturn Roe versus Wade.
Protesters from across the country on both sides came to make their voices heard. Inside the courtroom, liberal justices argued Roe versus Wade is too established to overturn.
50 years of decisions saying that this is part of our law, that this is part of the fabric of women's existence in this country.
And would put at risk the court's legitimacy.
Will this institution survive the stench that this creates in the public perception that the Constitution and its reading are just political acts?
Chief Justice John Roberts suggested the court could uphold the Mississippi law, which prohibits abortion after 15 weeks, without overturning Roe.
If you think that the issue is one of choice, that women should have a choice to terminate their pregnancy, why would 15 weeks be an inappropriate line?
But that still would be a major shift from its last big abortion case in 1992, when the court drew that line at viability, around 24 weeks. Mississippi's only abortion clinic, now at the center of the fight, performs abortions up to 16 weeks.
Where does the line get drawn?
A lawyer from Mississippi said the issue should be up to the states, which struck a chord with Justice Brett Kavanaugh.
Why should this court be the arbiter rather than Congress, the state legislatures, state Supreme Courts, the people being able to resolve this?
But predicting how the court is going to decide this case is really impossible, because no matter how it might look today, the justices can always change their minds when they're deliberating behind the scenes. So if you hear anybody saying that they know the court is going to overturn Roe or they're not going to, just tell them you don't know what's going to happen between now and June when we expect a decision in this case. Nate?
Jan, thank you so much.